Yeah, and it really enjoyed ourselves making this picture. I don't know if you could tell when you watched the movie. And it was a flick that, now that it's kind of done with its theatrical life and it's here on DVD, we have the perspective to look back and see what was accomplished with Clerks II. And we got the best reviews we've gotten in years, which isn't saying much because, one good review we would have gotten would have been 100% improvement on the reviews we got on Jersey Girl. But it was really well reviewed. Finally got the New York Times back on our side.
Yep.
Did almost 5 times our budget at the box office.
Yep.
And there were, of course, there's always vocal minorities saying you suck, but generally people seem to feel like it stood shoulder to shoulder with the first Clerks, and some people felt it was the best film we've ever made.
Yep.
Which I guess isn't really saying that much either. But we love the movie. But sometimes when you're in the midst of making the movie, you can't. It's just you're cruising forward on the volition of the project. You don't get to savor the moments of how it happened.
Yeah.
How did this come to be and whatnot? And that's where a DVD documentary comes into play. Some DVD documentaries, they give you 20 minutes of a featurette. Fuck that. We, here at View Askew, tend to overcompensate for everything because our dick's very small. So we tend to make everything else.
That's everybody together.
Yeah, it's the whole fucking crew. We're all like this and
glue
shit.
all our penises
Imagine
together.
having that sword fight in your mouth. You wouldn't even notice. You'd have 6, 7 guys fucking you in the mouth. You wouldn't even know.
It'd be like 12 raisins fluffing around.
Pretty much raisins you might even pick up. The only way you'd figure it out, you had a mouthful of semen afterwards. Where'd that come from? And then we'd all be like smoking a cigarette in the corner of the room. That's how we roll. So here is a 90-minute documentary about the making of Clerks II entitled Back to the Well, Clerks II, in case by this point on the DVD weren't sure what the documentary was going to be the making of. We threw the Clerks II in there because it could be misleading. You might forget watching it going like, is this Fight Club? Trust me, nobody's going to mistake this picture for Fight Club. No. This is a documentary that Joey and Zach, the guys that did the train wreck, that they did. It is a fantastic piece. If you like what we do, you'll like it probably. And you'll also just enjoy seeing how it all came to be. See how the whole Clerks II thing came to life and sparked to life and how it was made and what happened for us to get into the theaters is pretty damn engrossing stuff. And I like I said, awesome to sit there and watch stuff because I forgot things that happened.
Absolutely.
I was sitting there going, really? That was fucking Rosario Dawson was in the movie? Just everything goes by so quickly.
Yeah.
You don't really get a chance to process it. So watching this documentary, man, I was able to process. It was like going back in time. It was like jumping in the Wayback Machine. And I was Sherman and you were Peabody. A dog and his boy. You could be Sherman if you want.
No,
you could be
okay.
Peabody if you want.
No.
Dog with glasses. I just got the glasses. Peabody's got the glasses.
I started contacts, so now I got
So you gave up the right to be Peabody.
I did.
So no bitching from you. So jump on in the Wayback Machine and check out Back to the Well, Clerks II. See how it all came to be.